SCP-1337, AKA The Hitchhiker. Object Class Euclid, formerly safe and decommissioned. Special Containment Procedures. After the events of Incident 1337-L, L-2, SCP-1337 has been reinstated and upgraded to Euclid class. During the 19th of each month, in the active phase of SCP-1337, the system of the roads known as 1337 Alpha are to be constantly patrolled for signs of SCP-1337. In the event that said SCP is spotted, a D-Class is to be inserted into a remotely controlled vehicle and guided to the spot of its appearance. Upon acquiring SCP-1337, the vehicle is to be driven to Site 1337 Delta, where the remains of the D-Class was disposed of. If SCP-1337 is not spotted, this anomaly must be immediately reported. Description: SCP-1337 is a level 5 humanoid apparition, free-roaming, corporeal, actively aggressive. It appears to be the wraith of one Mary Tawish, who was abducted, ritually tortured, and executed on May 19th, 1952, in Muncie, Indiana. Starting 19 months after her death, SCP-1337 began to appear on 19th of every month, walking down Mayflower Road, 1337 Alpha, attempting to flag down any passing vehicle. It would tell anyone who picked it up that it had gotten lost, and it was in need of a ride back to its home, 1337 Delta. SCP-1337 would give directions in such a way as to ensure passing the graveyard where Mary Tawish was buried, 1337 Beta, and then encouraged the driver to stop at the cemetery. Once out of the vehicle, SCP-1337 would vanish, leaving the driver to find her sweater, 1337 Gamma. Anyone touching 1337 Gamma would then feel the urge to return the item to Site 1337 Delta and Mary Tawish's parents. Despite many attempts to secure 1337 Gamma, it would invariably vanish from containment at or around sunset on the 19th. See incident in 1337-L-2 for current physical description. With the Foundation then it was found most beneficial to recruit the elder Tawishes as E-Class agents of the Foundation in order to prevent them from speaking out. The agents were told that the Foundation was working on a way to set their to rest. Some special agents were deployed to pick up and transport SCP-1337, as no means of permanently repositioning it were found. Dr. L. was placed in command of Foundation resources governing SCP-1337. Incident 1337-L redacted. On 6/1873, Dr. L. redacted, acting without permission, had the E-Class agents executed and Site 1337 Delta destroyed. His reasoning that if was that if she has no one to return to, she will stop coming back. Dr. L redacted was demoted to junior staff for his actions since, but not reassigned, under the belief that if SCP-1337 were to form a new attachment, it would most likely be him. In an examination of Dr. L's journal, Ols revealed that he believed decommissioning SCP-1337 would lead to her promotion and recognition of his brilliance. On 6/19/76, SCP-1337 was considered decommissioned. Incident 1337-L-2. On 6/19/83, Dr. L returned to Site 1337 Alpha to ensure there were no remnants of SCP-1337. His last transmission consisted of only the words, "Wait, who the hell are you?" When the security arrived on the scene, Dr. L was found deceased. His body mutilated in the same manner as Mary Towish's had been when she was found. Since that time, on the 19th of every month, SCP-1337 has returned with a different method of operations. Recordings have shown that its physical appearance has changed. SCP-1337 still manifests with the same basic physical appearance, but now shows the wounds of its death. The eyes appear to have been gouged out from their sockets, and its clothing is ripped and stained mid-chest. To reveal the empty cavity where its heart was removed. SCP-1337's range of movement has extended to all of the back roads of Muncie. If a vehicle stops where SCP-1337, it vanishes from view, to reappear on another road. Should a vehicle go past SCP-1337 by, it will then appear inside the vehicle, where it will reenact the methods of his murder upon the driver of the vehicle. SCP-1337 will only appear for vehicles containing one person. This escalation matches those events it's observed following the containment attempts of SCP-973. See initial research paper per operation escalation, primary research into human-triggered escalation of Operation Hostility by Tamlin et al. For more details regarding this and other similar phenomena,